Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to be reviewing one of my personal favorite books and start doing a series of me reviewing this series and this author's series because he's one of my favorites. And now, of course, I'm talking about Grant Morrison, who is not one of my favorites. He is my favorite comic writer, one of my favorite writers, period, actually. So, of course, I'm going to start off with one that makes incredible sense, which would be the Doom Patrol. So, this will be a review of Doom Patrol Crawling from the Wreckage. Graphic novel of his first, I believe starting in issue 18, I want to say, of Doom Patrol, where Morrison took over. That could be wrong. That sucks. I'm talking about one of my favorite series here. But basically, Doom Patrol, he starts on issue 19. Sorry. For those who don't know, Doom Patrol, uh, very odd team of heroes, if you will. A very, very crazy team. Almost the outcast, if you will, the DC Vertigo universe. Heroes that really were, they were superheroes, but in very odd ways. My personal favorite superhero team, because of this run, there's also been some great runs, but this is, in my mind, the Grant Morrison run is the definitive Doom Patrol run. This series, this graphic novel in particular, deals with the Scissorman, Butterfly Collector, Dorothy and her crazy powers and imaginary friends. And really, this entire series deals with the question of is this real or isn't it? Which is an incredible question and one that the entire Doom Patrol, of course, focuses on. And I won't really get too much into what this series and what this graphic novel is about, just because it is almost impossible. I mean, anyone who's read it knows it's just crazy. From the Scissormen, who are fictional entities that attack non-fictional entities and turn them fictional by bringing them to their home world, and then the Doom Patrol having to take them out. Butterfly Collector, who is in some ways God and in other ways not. It's all incredibly, of course, far-reaching and incredible ideas. And I'll do more in-depth ones for a few other of Grant Morrison's graphic novels, like The Invisibles. But for this, I just want to kind of start this off by saying, incredible, one of my favorites. This review, of course, just an excuse for me to talk about one of my favorite comics of all time, if anything. From great ideas to incredible imagery. This is a series that will is very rewarding for those who read it multiple times, as most of Morrison work is. It's a series that works on multiple levels. It's a fun teen book and it's a fun read, but there's also just multiple levels of philosophy, ideals, and ideas that go through this book that are really cool. And it's a book that will make you think. And not a lot of comics will do that. A lot of comics that will, of course, push the boundaries of what these heroes are known for, what they can do. But Grant Morrison had a knack of making comics a multi-layered experience where they work on a hero normal comic level, they work on a level of making you think, and they work on a level of installing these ideas that you aren't so used to into your everyday life in a weird way. If you're looking for a trip, just read through Doom Patrol, Invisibles, Filth, and you get in the mind of Morrison almost, and it's a very cool idea. And I know this has been a very odd review because I haven't really talked about the story much. Like I said, though, it's going to be hard to talk about the story because it's so amazing, so good. And I would highly, highly recommend, if you're even thinking about getting it, to pick it up. It is incredible. Go out and buy it. Go out and buy it. I'll be doing reviews for more of them, and I'll get more in depth as I go along. But this being my first review of Doom Patrol stuff, it's going to be a bit hard, just because anyone who's read the stuff knows it's very, very hard to review the basic story because it's so out there and far-reaching. But a great story. For Doom Patrol Crawling from the Wreckage, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. One of my all-time favorites, a must-have in my book. Go out and buy it. Tell me what you think of it. If you like or hate this review, because it's a very odd review, I know. Sorry. When I'm talking about these, I kind of go fanboy a little bit there. But, yeah, just, if you are thinking about buying it, buy it. That's the lesson of this video. and I will see you guys in another review.